morning, Scott Cullen here, editor-in-chief of the Cannata Report. Once again, it's time for Fridays with Frank, but before Frank joins us, we want to send out a reminder that if you like what we're doing, hit that like button, and also be sure and subscribe as well to our YouTube channel. And now, please welcome Frank Cannata. Hey, Frank, good morning. How's it going today?
It's going great, Scott. I'm really raring to go, as we say. As for the benefit of our audience, Scott and I, we sit here and we ruminate and say, "Gee, what are we going to talk about? What's going on? What makes sense for our audience?" Well, we came up with Inkjet, and why is all of a sudden this discussion in many ways, in many areas, and from many different publications about inkjet and the increasing usage of inkjet? It has to be considered the logical transition from toner to ink, simply because of the cost. If the technology functions, and it's very clear it does, and functions well, why would you not want to go with a technology which is much more efficient? Now, I look at it, obviously the newcomer, so to speak, with inkjet products in MFP is Epson. Based upon what we see, and when I say what we see, getting back to what we alluded to in a previous Fridays with Frank, our survey shows it. Over the last 4 or 5 years, we saw an increasing mention of Epson as a secondary source for dealers, and it's been increasing. In conversations that we've had with Mark Matthews, who is the VP running the dealer sales program, ably aided by Joe Contreras as his sales guy, running, doing the bit, hitting the dealers, and both are very highly experienced with the distribution. Mark was president of Toshiba. Joe was a product manager for Toshiba when we first met, and has been in the business a long time and knows it, and knows the dealers. Long and the short of it, just getting back to the message of inkjet, I look at the business and I say, what's vital today? Well, certainly in the core business, MPS has got to be the thing. Now, if I'm bidding an MPS contract, aren't I going to be better off with an inkjet solution than a toner solution? It's less expensive. It has less functioning parts. Less things can go wrong with it. The serviceability is higher. There's no fusing going on with inkjet. And obviously, we know that's a very important component. Now, does that mean toner is going to go away, be totally replaced by inkjet? No, absolutely not. There will definitely be applications where toner is far superior to inkjet, particularly in graphic qualities. And there will be solutions that would prefer to have that. And that could go into certain segments of the market. So yeah, it's not going away, but I just have to believe that inkjet is the solution. Certainly at the top of the curve in industrial printing it is. So it's there. The reality is there. Oh, does that mean that Epson comes out the winner in this? Well, they've got the product line. They also have wide format. That might be the answer. Does anybody else have a solution for it? Yeah, I think you'll see other players come on with a much stronger representation of inkjet because it just makes a lot of sense. It's just a question of time.